Hello everyone, it's Jack Cotton, luxury real estate expert, author, and agent. And I'm here inside my beautiful, luxurious, but not overly ostentatious Cape Cod office. Now, over the past few weeks in my weekly video blogs, I've talked about personal promotion, agent marketing, etc. And one topic I covered was PR. And then I got an email, I got lots of emails actually, but one in particular from Brian who asked me this question. Jack, just watched your video with the butler. I think you should call him Dad. Brian, not sure about that, but I'll answer your question anyway. It's a good piece on PR, but is there a list of media places to send PR pieces to when it's done? It's my goal to take your course soon. Have a great weekend. Best regards, Brian. By the way, if you send me a question that I like, I'll make a video for you as well. And I also keep them anonymous unless you tell me it's okay to release your name. Okay, let's talk about some public relations sources or media. There's the local media. Whatever the local media is in your marketplace, don't overlook the daily newspapers as well as the weekly newspapers. Weekly newspapers have very small circulations, but they have a very low bar of entry for PR. You can almost get everything published in there that you send them. And don't forget, if you're in a market where there's a lot of absentee owners, they're the ones who subscribe to weeklies so they can keep track of what's going on during the 10 months they're not around in your marketplace. Then, of course, there's regional publications. In my case, I've got the Boston Business Journal. You may have the San Francisco Business Journal, Miami Business Journal, or the Stockholm Business Journal, as the case may be. Then there's always the go for the gold, the worth a shot media, like the Wall Street Journal and the New York Times. Now, I can't remember ever having an article I've sent to the Wall Street Journal or the New York Times being picked up. However, I have been interviewed by both papers and have had listings featured in both papers. But here's something I can guarantee you, and that is this. If you don't send something in, I can guarantee it's not going to get printed or published. So keep sending it in on a regular basis, and you never know. Then lastly, don't overlook local TV and radio. The more local you get, the more likely you are to have your article picked up. The key to getting public relations or press release printed is having a phenomenal hook. It's all in the hook. In fact, you should spend as much time on the hook as you do writing the article itself. In fact, as I told you before, if the hook is really well done, I believe the article practically writes itself at that point. Don't forget how we talked about using Cosmo covers, Cosmopolitan magazine covers, for inspiration for really great luxury real estate hooks. So go back to that video if you don't remember what I talked about there. So here's some samples of hooks you can use. How the new blank impacts your blank, and blank things you need to do about it right now. Example, how the new FEMA regulations impact your luxury real estate market, and 7 things you need to do right now. One more. Blank things every blank should know about blank. 7 things every luxury home seller should know about photography, or staging, or market preparation, or pricing, or the new zoning reg. Whatever the case may be, use these templates to create hooks for your own market. And again, I like the number 7. I love the number 7. It's a magical number. 7 C's, 7 deadly sins, 7 habits, 7 dwarfs. I mean, 7 is a magical number, but I also like 10, 12, and 21. But 7 is a really great number for short PR pieces. So there's some hooks you can use in your own public relations. Next time, I'm going to go a little bit deeper and talk to you about how to structure your press release, what elements should be contained in your press release, and lastly, I'll show you a sample press release format that I found on the internet and will bring to you. Last thing I want to remind you of is the first Tuesday of the month is Luxury Real Estate Unplugged. It's one-on-one coaching in a group setting. You can get virtually all of your luxury questions, real estate questions answered, your situations talked about, strategies formulated. Think of it as one-on-one coaching in a group setting. Check it out, luxuryrealestateunplugged.com. Until next time, make it a great week.